Welcome to Q the Alchemist. If you are new, thank you for joining. I want to apologize in advance because it has taken me a long time to get back to posting the quickies and the general readings. I am still going to post the general readings. I am doing some of them tonight, and hopefully I can post some of them at least by midnight. But a lot of things are going on. If you see my posts, I was talking about like elevating and ascension, like symptoms and just like dealing with the ripping away of the old. I know a lot of people are going through it. I see it in you all's general readings, and I see people commenting like it's a lot of stuff going on. And you know, when you're dealing with these human emotions, it can be jarring, it could be hurtful, it could be traumatic. And I'm going through stuff like that too. I'm having like stuff, ripped away for the betterment. Hurts, but I'm stepping into my new life and I love it because it's going to be way better than it's ever been. That's what elevation is about. So now on to what I believe she's a subscriber. I'm not sure, but she commented. Her name is LaShonda, I believe. So shout out for her for that question. I actually prefer questions in order to do a video. But she asked about like working with your ancestors, or maybe like, I believe maybe feeding your ancestors or something like that. A lot of people, ancestors can come into like general readings and like one-on-one readings, because I could hear them. I work with them. That's part of my purpose that I found out. And due to like the changes in my life and ascension, elevating, I can hear them way better than what I used to hear them. It used to be almost like sign language when it comes to them, but now like I hear them. They are getting louder and louder, and I also feel them. I've always been able to feel them, but they want to work with their family because they want to help their family heal, and they want their family to live better. And so you got to understand, when you heal, your family heals. All your ancestors heal, and you have a whole bunch of ancestors, okay? So they want to give you advice. They want to help you make money too. They want to help you live way better than what they used to live, because you got to understand, some of them want to come back, and they do not want to come back through, like, they don't want to come back to some bullshit. They want to come back and live great. And they don't want to come back to like that same old pain. And we're talking about generational trauma. Basically, we carry a lot of beautiful things in our DNA. From phenotypical stuff like how we look, to talents, to just great personality, intelligence, all type of stuff. But we also carry trauma. You could look up epigenetics or transgenerational trauma, meaning that trauma can be basically encoded on your DNA. It leaves a chemical mark on your DNA, and it get passed down from person to person, to generation to generation. Like, you don't just have your own stuff. You have other people's stuff. But the great thing about it, is that when you heal, like I said, you get to heal that generational trauma. So your people don't have to experience that same old miserable stuff, even like rage, because rage kills you. Rage can get you sick. Rage can like cause heart attacks, heartbreak. really like leads to heart problems. And I've seen that too. I've seen that in my family. And so I refuse to let heartbreak be something that makes me sick. I'm not allowing that. So, and my ancestors are not allowing that. So, how you work with your ancestors, you want to feed their energy. And you basically want to give them what they like. When they have more energy on that side, they're able to do stuff for you in the physical. So you got to understand, as above, so below. What is going on in the spiritual manifests also in the physical reality. So if there's beauty going on in the spiritual, you're going to have like, beauty and abundance. You're going to have beauty and abundance in the physical world, right? But you got to get your mind right as well. But a lot of people who are healing are getting their mind right. And a lot of people who are working with their ancestors, getting their mind right, they're reaping those benefits and they're elevating. So back to how you could feed their energy. You could get ancestor money from Amazon.com. I live in Chicago, so I'm not sure a lot of cities got a Chinatown. I don't know, but we have a Chinatown. If you got a major city, you probably have a Chinatown. They sell them in shops there. I've bought some from gift shops before, but I definitely get like stuff from Amazon. A new thing that I've actually been doing, instead of like burning like paper ancestor money, I like to buy like those. It's like paper, kind of like cardboard. Gold and silver, and I believe the silver is paper, and I burn that up because I'm more into now, instead of like just the paper but the elements. So gold and silver, all colors mean something, and especially what is valuable in this life. Gold and silver is worth more than regular paper cash, because the dollar isn't even, is it still? I don't believe it's backed by gold. I'm not getting into that, but gold is more. But anyway, so you can get that, and you can burn that in honor of your ancestors. A lot of cultures do that, like during like funerals, maybe like a remembrance day of when their ancestor passed, a birthday, things of that nature. Another thing, you could feed them stuff that they like. For instance, I'm vegan now, but one of my favorite foods, because I still like to cook I still like to cook other food that include like chicken and meat for other people, because I like the smell. Lasagna. I feed my ancestors lasagna. I got ancestors that love like chicken and like catfish. Like for instance, last week I bought a whole bunch of Heralds, which you probably don't know what that is unless you're from Chicago or in the city where they got Heralds. So it's one of them popular places in Chicago. And I've given them like pork skins. I don't eat pork skins. I'm giving them potato chips, but it's not about what I want. It's about what they want. The interesting thing is, I had a craving for some of these things, and I don't eat them, and that tells me that my ancestor want them. So I will give them that type of stuff, like liquor. So we talking about like Cavassier. I got an uncle that like that. Hennessy, some tequila, Budweiser, wine, whiskey, like all type of stuff like that. I got like family that love weed. I'm putting it on the altar, and I'm doing it for them. And I put stuff on the altar that is theirs as well, like let's see, like maybe a watch, or maybe a hat, a piece of clothing, something that they like, something that represents them. If you had somebody who liked a certain perfume, you could give that as an offering as well. So those are the type of things that you can feed your ancestors, and that like you recognizing them gives them energy. You showing them love, even saying that you love them, is a form of like an offering. Also, when you're giving them offering, understand that closed mouths don't get fed. So if you want something, you ask them for it, but you must feed your ancestors and they will take care of you. Now, one thing I left out is like altars. I'm realizing that a lot of people still aren't aware of altars or how to set them up. So think about this. If you seen the movie Coco, Coco is inspired by the Day of the Dead. Coco is like a Disney movie. If you have not watched it, I do recommend it. I love that movie. So basically on Coco, they're remembering their ancestors. And they're doing this by putting up their pictures. They're lighting candles. They're putting out food and things of that nature. You can also think of like an altar, like a lot of people got altars in their home already. You ever been to an older person's house and they got a whole bunch of pictures of their family members or friends that died a long time ago? That's low-key an altar. They may not be treating it as such, but like I'm sure they walk past and they may tell somebody that they love them. But you can create something like that. You want to do like the four elements on a basic level. An altar is made up of, say you got a wood table. That's one element. But if you don't have wood, go for what you know. You got to work with what you have. Let me see. A candle, that's fire. Water, you put out a bowl of water. And then like, so yeah, air, so incense. You could get like jasmine or frankincense, myrrh, anything that smells good, that is like natural. None of that like that synthetic stuff. I like nag champa. I think that's how it's spelled. It smells absolutely wonderful. But so that's how you set up the foundation of an altar. The things you put on the altar is like your ancestors' pictures. If you do not have their picture, don't worry about it. Put something up there that they owned, or maybe you found something that they liked or they would have owned or similar to what they own, or something that reminds you of them. I've been doing my genealogy for over a year, and so I don't have pictures of all the people that I found, but I write down their name and I put it on the altar so they are remembered. You want to remember your ancestors, especially because they went through a lot of stuff for you to be here. They went through a lot of lessons, a lot of stuff for you to be here. So you want to pay homage to them, right? Let me see if there's something else to add about altars. I say make it how you want it. I literally make mine how I want it. If you say you are a woman and you used to play with dolls, I used to have a dollhouse. I treat my altar like a dollhouse. Sometimes I change it around, I add things, I do whatever I want to it. It's mine. Think of, I heard this before from a master teacher. I believe he said this, but I think he said this, Brother Pennick. He said that an altar is like an antenna into the spirit world. So you really want to reach them. You want to set up this altar, start working with your ancestors, start feeding them, and just watch how your life starts to change. Now, granted, don't think that like you're not supposed to do any type of work yourself. They are here to guide you, to help you do the work. They're gonna send you people. They already sending you people, but they need more energy to make stuff help you manifest all the good stuff that you want to manifest. You need to work with them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like an antenna in the spirit to the spirit world. I believe also he said it's like physical representation of your mind. Understand that your mind is not your brain. We talking about spiritual type stuff. Your spiritual body. When you're doing healing and working with the spirit world, you are really like amping up your spiritual body. So I hope that you all found this helpful. I tried to make this video as short as possible because I know like people just want to hurry up and like just hurry up and give me the information. But I hope that it was helpful, and I'm gonna make more videos either to answer questions or things that just pop up that I think will probably be helpful for you all. If you like the video, please thumbs up, share, subscribe. It will definitely help my channel. Y'all have a great day. Bye.